Summer is drawing near, and weary Canadians are eagerly making vacation plans as pandemic restrictions finally lift. Many, though, still want to stick close to home. Thankfully, the relaxing vacay you are looking for starts in Smiths Falls, Ontario, with Le Boat, a houseboat holiday unlike anything you've ever seen before. Lisa McLean is the marketing manager for Le Boat in North America and has worked with them since they opened their first base on the UNESCO World Heritage Rideau Canal. She joins me now to share details on booking an unforgettable holiday this summer. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
Thank you for having us today. We're excited to be here.
So I have to ask, are you already booked up? I feel like there's been such pent up demand.
Yes, we did see a very big boost in early bookings, but we have 30 boats, 30 luxury houseboats on the UNESCO World Heritage Rideau Canal. So we have lots of availability, especially we still have space for the long weekends in May and also for Canada Day. So please give us a call and we'd be happy to try and fit you in.
Amazing. So I want to talk a little bit, though, about how these boats are so different than the traditional houseboat some people might have in their heads. So tell me why Le Boats are unique.
Le boats are much more unique because they're more built like a luxury yacht versus your traditional 1970s or 1980s houseboat that you might think of from watching old TV shows. So it's not a trailer on a barge. It's very much like you're cruising on your own private yacht. So you very much feel like the Kardashian families or J-Lo cruising on the Riviera or cruising yourself into Venice and Murano and Burano or the France wine region. So it is a really unique experience. We also make the boat super easy to drive. So no boat license or previous boating experience is required.
That actually shocks me. So I had the pleasure of going out on one of these boats with you last fall, sort of the last boat you were bringing in. And I was surprised to hear that you didn't have to have a boating license. So why is that process so easy?
If you are a boat owner in Canada, you do need a boat license or something called a pleasure craft operator certificate. But if you're renting a boat, I think Transport Canada likes to let you try before you buy. So we take you through all your safety features on the boat, navigation, how do you do operation, how does your crew tie the ropes. So we teach you everything you need to know, and we take you for a test drive, and we also take you through your first lock. So we make sure that you're 100% confident in driving the boat, as well as safety and navigation. So we kind of give you a temporary driver's permit for the boat if you pass our checklist. And the training usually takes between 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on the skill level of the driver. But if it takes you a little bit longer, we don't rush the training. We want to make sure you feel 100% comfortable. So when you're out on the waterway, you know exactly what you need to do. Le Boat also has bow and stern thrusters on all of our boats. So literally you push a button and it moves the boat sideways. So that makes for super easy positioning when you're docking or when you're trying to get into the lock station or when you're trying to maneuver away from a boat.
Tell me a little bit about the routes you can take then out of Smiths Falls.
So we are operating on the UNESCO World Heritage Rideau Canal. It was built in 1832 and received their UNESCO heritage status because they operate the same way they did in the late 1800s. So everything is hand cranked and operated by the Parks Canada team. Only 2 of the locks out of 47 are actually hydraulic. So it is like stepping back into time, and the Parks Canada team really helps you navigate through the locks. They're like concierges. They'll tell you how far it is to your next lock station or to the next town. So we offer 3-night, 4-night, or 7-night holidays. So you can do a short break from Smith Falls to Westport and back. Or if you have a week, you can cruise from Smith Falls to Ottawa and back, or Smith Falls and Kingston and back. So we have lots of different options, and we give you a sample itinerary to really help you plan your trip based on what your family wants to do, whether you want to visit lots of small towns and villages along the Rideau Canal, or are you looking for 100% outdoor activity where you get to more at the Park Canada lock stations, have a campfire, go for a bike ride, or stay at one of the private islands along the Rideau Canal, being Colonel Bay Island and explore the island for the afternoon. So there's lots of different opportunities and different experiences that you can have.
I think it's really important at this point in the interview to just mention that this is a slow holiday, because the distance between Smiths Falls and Ottawa, for example, driving is about an hour and a half, roughly. How long does it take on the boat?
It takes a week to get to Ottawa and back. Because you're on a protected waterway and it is considered a canal, the speed of the canal is only 10 kilometers an hour. So our boats are regulated to only go 10 kilometers an hour. And as you said, it is a very quick drive to Ottawa from Smith Falls. But if you are taking a boat cruise, it's not a direct route like a highway. It does wander through protected wetlands, winding rivers. You're on wide open lakes at some points. So it's not a straight point A to B. And plus you're only going 10 kilometers an hour, which again is one of the reasons why you can rent the boat without a license, because you're not on a speed boat. You're not going at a very dangerous speed. It's very controllable when you're going only 10 kilometers an hour. And again, that's the regulated speed of the Rideau Canal. So when you are going from point A to port B, all the boats that are on the waterway in the buoy system are all just going 10 kilometers an hour as well. So
you don't have to worry about boats actually, disturbing you as well when you're out on yours, right?
No, and the Rideau Canal is not a very trafficked area or canal. It's not a very busy canal. So there will be times where you don't see a boat, maybe only see a couple all day long. And you are on, again, you're on Big Rideau Lake, cruising to Westport. There's tons and tons of space for you to be on, and you do stay quite a distance from the other boats. So.
Okay, so what's included in a boat holiday then? If you book, what's included? What can you expect?
Well, it is a houseboat, so you live on board, sleep, play. There's a full kitchen. It comes with everything that you would expect from a cottage. So it is like a floating condo. So it comes with all the kitchen dishes, pots and pans, towels, linens, a top deck barbecue. You really just need to bring your bathing suit and a change of clothes and some sunscreen and your sun hat. So that's all included with your trip. We also include all of the moorings and the lock passes. So you don't have to pay every time you go through a lock, or you don't have to pay at the lock stations when you're mooring overnight. So that's also included. The boat does offer stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, and bicycles. So you can really add those onto the trip. You can bring your own floaties. Last year, I saw a ton of giant flamingos and giant swans and unicorns. So if your kids do want to bring their own floaties, that's more than welcome. And you can also fish off the back of the boat, as well as go swimming off the back of the boat, because we have a swim platform and a ladder to make it easy to get on and off the boat. So tons of activities in it. I would really think of it as a floating cottage versus an old school houseboat. So everything's included.
Okay, except now the one last thing I would say is food. So do you bring your own? Do you help with that? What are your options there?
So we have 2 different size grocery packs. So if you want, we can pre-put on some groceries. We call them starter packs. So if you're arriving late to the base, you will have breakfast for the morning. You'll have snacks for the evening. But we do also work closely with the local independent grocers. So you can pre-order your groceries and have them delivered. Or you can pick them up ready to deliver, or you can bring your own groceries as well. But there is many grocery stores in the small towns. There's farmers markets, there's wineries, there are breweries. So if you just bring food for 1 or 2 days, at every stop along the canal, you can almost go into town, buy some groceries, and pick up local items from the local retailers, or even at the local farmers market.
Sounds absolutely heavenly and just a relaxing holiday I think everybody's looking for. Where can people find out more and book with you?
So yes, it is a perfect holiday for multi-generations, a girls' getaway, a family holiday. We're also pet friendly, so you can bring your dog or your cat. For more information, you can call 1-800-734-5291, or you can visit our website at www.leboat.ca. Again, it's leboat.ca. So feel free to give us a call. all of our team who's answering the phone have been on the Rideau Canal. We've been cruising on lots of different models of boats, so we have tons of stuff for you to choose from. So just visit the website or give us a call, and we're all happy to book your family holiday.
Incredible. Lisa, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be looking into this.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And just one thing people always ask is the price. So you can get a family holiday for 7 nights, as little as $2,600 for a week. So it is very comparable to renting a cottage. So we look forward to welcoming you and all of your listeners on board this summer.
Incredible. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you.